Welcome back. Joining us virtually this afternoon is our financial expert, Nick Sapienza. Nick, good afternoon.
Hey, Taylor. Good to be back.
It's good to have you. So today we're talking all about cash flow and why it's important, especially for those businesses.
Absolutely. So this is a great topic. It's a really relevant topic as well. A lot of people are talking about cash flows and how to better analyze the businesses of today and tomorrow. But the way to think about it is cash flow is basically the lifeblood of a business and a sign of its health, right? So it's showing how it can generate enough cash from its activities to meet its expenses, have enough to left over to pay investors, and then of course to grow the business. So how is it managing that cash flow, and how is it operating, and is it operating more efficiently than its maybe next counterpart or next competitor? So while a company can maybe fudge on its earnings a little bit, its cash flow is really providing a better idea about its true health. So it's essential for assessing a company's items like liquidity, flexibility, and overall financial performance. And basically, the better the company is at generating that cash flow, the better they can settle debts, reinvest in its business, return money to shareholders through buybacks or dividends, pay expenses, and provide a margin of safety, and then of course take advantage of opportunities and go on acquisition sprees, for example. So they also, a company with a better cash flow or operating cash flow situation will likely perform better in the event of a downturn or a recession to that extent. The way that I like to apply this to real life is, or to personal lives, personal finance, is kind of taking some lessons from that and cross-pollinating it with your own financial situation. So if you're someone that is trying to optimize for your finances, treating it like a business to some extent is beneficial. The first step is to take account of it all. The second step is to try to optimize for those, or build a foundation by instituting better practices around debt, taxes, what you spend, what you save and invest. And once you've built that foundation, then you can start to optimize in those other areas.
And so I guess my question is, let's say you're a small business and you're just starting up and you don't have that much of a cash flow. How can they kind of benefit? What notes, I guess, could you give them?
Yeah, I would just say the biggest thing with small businesses is not getting too far ahead of yourselves, right? It's just like knowing that this can come in stages, that you don't have to, it's much of a journey. So making sure that you can keep those expenses, that you're minding every expense, that you're not optimizing ahead of just getting it right and being a profitable business from day one. So really being mindful of expenses, all costs, just being very meticulous about that is probably, high level, the best advice that I could give.
Well, Nick, you always break things down wonderfully. If people have any questions or want to reach out to you, how can they find you?
It would probably be best through LinkedIn or just through email, nicks@ritholtzwealth.com.
Nick, thank you so much for explaining cash flow and why it's important for businesses with us this afternoon.
Absolutely.
If you at home want to rewatch this, don't worry. It's going to be on our website, klaf.com. But before we go to break, let's see what meteorologist Adam Olivier is tracking.